Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your mid-November 2022 tarot update. It's Raina here. Wow. Interesting. Are you guys hooking up with a Taurus person because you got some of the same cards as they did? Wow, this is really cool. I like this reading. So I'm trying to think. We're coming off of a lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is earth energy like you, obviously. Whatchamacallit, Virgo. And that was in the 9th house. And the 9th house is the God house. That's what I would say first and foremost. You could say organized religion. You could say philosophy. I like to say the way that you live your life, the philosophical framework that governs your life. And I don't care if somebody is an atheist or they, go to mass every day or meditate 2 hours a day. Everybody has a belief system. An atheist is an anti-belief system in a sense. Or they might tend to say, hey, we're mere mortals, and so we have to enjoy life while it's here. Maybe almost like a hedonistic philosophy, and that's a philosophy too. Enjoy, grab the gusto, to quote a 70s beer commercial slogan. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. I'll tell you why I think this is so cool. The heart of the matter is the Ace of Wands. So this is, I think that I got this just now with Taurus in the exact same position. And this is about pushing forward in your life and having new exciting projects, a passion project, things very very creative, very exciting. But this could even be with love, an affair. I mean, we do have in the past position, this might really tend to be for love, an offer of love. And this is very romantic, but it's also hot and heavy at the same time. It might be moving quite quickly. Knight of Cups. I'd like to say a Pisces person. It looks like that's a wave on his lapel or whatever. I don't know what you call it, on his cape. But yeah, this idea of moving forward with a love type of relationship. It's passionate. And maybe that person, if they are an actual fire sign, or in other words, Aries, Leo, or Sag, that person makes you see life in a whole new way, makes you kind of like chill out more, have more fun, be, play hooky more, be more in the moment. And you have that passion for life. The higher message is the 6 of Swords. So something you're leaving behind that is feeling like very stressful, feeling very full of conflict. And actually, this could be work related too. And you might be doing something that is more aligned with your personal imprint. I feel like it's kind of blurry. I don't know why, but oh well. And so there might be more autonomy in whatever this thing is. And that might feel very good because people tend to want to have a say, as much say over their life as possible, even if they're working for somebody else. If they can, determine their hours and things like that, they're going to be more of a happy camper overall. What crosses you is the World card. So I was mentioning, because even the 6 of Swords can be relocation, but I've been mentioning for people that have offers that are far away, this could be a travel card, that they may be reluctant to leave because it's like something. I've been doing readings for, I just did Taurus, which is a fixed sign, so that might be more stubborn in that sense. But anybody, the unknown can be very daunting. And especially nowadays, because we just feel so uncertain as it is, that adding that element to it doesn't help. It just makes us feel more like, oh, wow, what's going to happen? But also, this is a card of graduation day. So, one of the things, like if you're somebody who is in college and, I went back to college. I didn't graduate until I was in my early, I think, like, was it 40s? Yeah, early 40s. Because I went back like in my 30s. So you don't have to be like early 20s for this card to be relevant. You could be older. But the thing is that if you're one of those people who is in college and you're getting that formal higher education, you may be like realizing or sensing that it's not for you, that it's not going to work, because you might have had some kind of grandiose notion of whatever that field was, and you realize that you can't do that. That's not you. And you might, and an example that I would give for Virgo, there's two examples: healthcare and education. I think those are two that I would associate with Virgo, or even the media. I could, for certain Virgos, journalism, things like that. Those are professions that traditionally people might have been like, oh, wow, I really like certain elements of this, but things have changed and you may feel like you can't do what you want to do. And the Ace of Wands is about having that sense of freedom to express yourself the way that you want to express yourself, or live the way you want to live. So that, I think that happens more times than we acknowledge when people go to college and then maybe they do an internship or student teaching or something where they're actually placed in the real world, or maybe after they graduate, they have their first job and they're like, damn, I just spent all this time preparing for something that this is not what I signed up for. Or I thought it was going to be different, or it's changed. Those kinds of things. And you know what? Guess what? That's okay. So this could be about some kind of like ending, that, because this is the World card is the last card of the major arcana, so it does symbolize endings, but the ending isn't quite what you want it to be. Or you can't, something makes it so that you can't end. You're leaving something undone, maybe. Maybe you want to just leave college and you don't want to graduate, but your parents are, you have to contend with them and they really want you to get that degree. And that's one of those first tests of adulthood, when you clash with your parents in terms of your vision of life. So if you're, somebody who is in your early 20s or even late teens, and you are like, this is not for me. I want to become a plumber. I want to be an electrician. And that to me makes a lot of sense. Or I just want to be an artist, and I know that everyone's going to think that's impractical, and I don't care. I believe in myself. Those kinds of things can meet with a lot of opposition. And Virgo people, some of you may even, you might be kind of second guessing yourself as well. What's coming in is the Death card. Death is inevitable. The ending is inevitable. This is the ending. Something is ending, and it's an irrevocable ending. You can't go back. You can't make it be what it can't be. So in a relationship, a marriage that has run its course. Maybe you have children, maybe you have good memories, but it's run its course. The Ace of Wands, you are a new creature. You are wanting your independence. It's Independence Day. It's graduation day, and you're kind of, and I don't mean that in the literal sense of college. I mean, for some people, it could be that now is the time to end this cycle in your life. You have graduated, you have learned the lesson of that season of life, but you refuse to actually do it. Maybe you're afraid for some reason. Maybe you know, it's messy. You have kids. The person that you're with is a good person. You don't want to hurt them. The outcome, Ace of Wands. If you let go of what isn't serving you, everything starts flooding in. It was like this inertia. It was like this void. And then everything starts flowing and rushing in, and you can't keep up with it almost. The fire element, that was the first card I picked, and the last card I picked was fire, Virgo. Fire represents the signs of Aries. I think I already said that. Aries, Leo, and Sag. But in terms of the themes, it is of freedom, independence in your life. Not allowing anything to keep you down, keep you whole, being held back from, your own, what you need to do with your life. Maybe this is your time. Perhaps you've raised children and your marriage had some good days, but now it's like the children were the glue and you no longer have anything in common. And you really want to break free. So this can mean that there are things waiting to be birthed within yourself, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonates, Virgo. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.